are back. Crystal Kung Minkoff and Kathy Hilton are here. Behind the bar, Nicky Hilton Rothschild is here. I mean, French Soul is like the most major shoe line. Everybody's loving it. Congratulations. You know, I just was on a little bit of a rant about Britney, but I wonder if you guys, did you guys hear what she spoke about today?
No, but we both know her.
Because I know you know her, but one of the things she said was that her initial reaction to Paris's documentary or story about what happened to her in boarding school was that she didn't know if she believed it. And because she had that reaction, she was worried nobody would believe her if she spoke out.
Right.
What's your reaction to that?
You should know we believe her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Free Britney.
She's such a sweet girl.
Yeah.
And a good girl.
Right, right. We got a question for you, Kathy, about Sam G wants to know if it's true that you and Michael Jackson had a Paris pact where you both agreed to name your daughters Paris, and what was your favorite memory of your friendship with him?
My favorite memory. You know, that has gone on and on and on, and yes, we talked about a lot of different things. My favorite memory would be pranking.
Yeah. Pranking.
And when I was dating Rick, I used to have Rick and I'd have Michael call up to see if Rick was back from college. And he'd go, hello, hi, is Ricky there? And I'd have him call, and she would answer the phone at my father and mother-in-law's house, and we'd play Ding Dong Ditch.
You did. You ring and rang people's houses.
At the Waldorf.
Yeah, at the Waldorf. You and Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Yes.
We were little kids together. We were like little children. That's what we both love about each other, and that's what he loves about Paris.
Right.
When he was at Paris's house the last time, she has all her toys. Huh?
Hilton.
Paris Hilton. Oh, Paris Hilton. And he was like, she's so much like me.
Yeah.
And then he went into the closet and all the sunglasses and the fabrics and everything. And we just always had the best time and shared a lot of really fun stories. And I got to watch him, which was a favorite memory, teach Kyle how to do the moonwalk on our pool table.
Is that true?
Kathy, he did not teach me how to do the moonwalk. It was the robot.
It was the robot.
But yes, Michael Jackson
difference?
did teach me how to do the robot.
But then Kyle would get
table.
up and I'd say, she would get up and do love to love you, babe. She would do all these. She didn't even know what it was, and Michael would cry, and you know, he'd go, hee, and just crack up at Kyle because she was a little performer.
By the way, so did you have that Paris pact with Michael, or did you not?
That's a question.
Feeling like, no, but I'm feeling like
I don't remember it, but
you don't remember
remembers it.
LaToya remembers it. Okay, well.
And I kind of remember it too.
Right.
Because we always talked about things we were going to do.
Right. It is ironic that you both named your kids Paris.
Well, he did love Paris and thought she was one of the most beautiful babies, and as well as his children are. And
right. Crystal, Roseanne B wants to know, which of the women in the group were you most apprehensive about meeting beforehand based on what you had heard about them around town?
Around town?
Or just,
no, yeah,
I
the
don't
show,
know.
I would say Erica.
Okay. And were you pleasantly surprised after meeting her? Did your impression change
Yeah,
once you met
I think because I had that impression and she was nice to me, that was the only person, really.
Okay, Crystal, Jamie P wants to know if Dorit ever talked to you privately after you shaded her by saying you didn't know her.
Yeah, I actually called her because the question was really, had I met her before?
Right.
I mean, I watched the show.
Yes.
But when you're on the show, it's like, doesn't exist. So I never met her before.
Right, right. Well, you hadn't met her.
I had met her before, but I love Dorit and her family, genuinely, and she knows that.
So, Nikki.
what?
How are you doing back there?
Very well.
I really want to know. I mean, Nikki, I have to say, I mean, you like keep your head down. You're a businesswoman. You have all these successful lines happening. You have like real shit going on. Now your mother goes on this show. She's running around with a box fan. She's putting eardrops in her eyes. I mean, I do want to know, are you watching the show? What are the texts between you and Paris about the show?
Do you want me to admit something I've never admitted in my life?
Yes.
Besides to my husband,
Yes.
when I found out, I cried.
Well, I knew you weren't happy. But what about now?
I've come around, but
Right.
I
We
cried.
share memes and laugh about
I
it.
know
We
she
do.
did not. This
We
was
laugh.
like the worst thing that could have ever happened in a way. But it's the best.
Right.
Because Kyle and I are back together.
Right.
And I'm not cursing and like fighting and being mean to people.
Right.
I mean,
Unlike
I
the-
watched the show. I
Right.
watch all of them, so I
are you okay
witnessed
now?
the craziness.
Right.
But I am
So you were
pleasantly.
worried.
I was
you were
very worried.
Yes. Yes.
But I have been pleasantly surprised.
Okay. Very good.
She's here bartending.
Yeah, I mean, she's here
Yes.
bartending tonight.
Well, she does love you. She gets a big kick out of you.
I'm
Thank you.
here.
Thank you. Here's Dante from Chicago, who is standing by with a question for Crystal. Hey, Dante.
Well, Andy, I'm so happy that you. Thank you. I'm so happy that you're back live. It's amazing. The energy's amazing. Mazel tov to that.
Thank you.
Crystal, whose side are you on in the argument between Dorit and Kyle? And do you think that it was cruel for Dorit to get frustrated with Kyle's crying? Because, you know, I love Kyle.
I love Kyle too. I actually think their fight is slightly trivial. I'm going to say that. You guys are real friends.
Yes.
Like there's a real sisterhood to you guys. And so as sisters do, I don't have a sister, but as sisters do, I think they fight over little things. Shut up. So no, I think that genuinely it's like sisters bicker from what I can imagine. And I love seeing their friendship. It really is real. And there's no sides. They're sisters and they're gonna fight and they're gonna fight again tomorrow because that's what they do, because they're real family.
Facts.
That's my answer.
All right. Okay, Jacqueline and Andrew from New York, you're up with a question for Kathy Hilton.
Wait, Kathy, huge fans over here. And what we would like to know is, Kyle, would you be willing to give us a celebratory split now that we're live on
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kyle Richards, Crystal Minkoff, Kathy Hilton, and Nicky Hilton Rothschild. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Watch more clips here and subscribe to our channel here. See ya.